Welcome back to Simple C10, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about this truck right here. It's a 1963 Chevrolet C10, short wheelbase, big back window, knee knocker. It's got the big mirrors, the big bumper, the patina. It's got everything, man. This truck is going to be awesome. First of all, I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for all your support, for the views on the videos and the posts on Instagram, man. I really get a lot of joy out of answering the questions. Like you guys know, I don't know everything there is to know about C10s and bagging them and all that kind of stuff, but I sure do enjoy learning from you guys too and just sharing the information that I do know. So thank you again for just the encouragement, kind words, all the things that you do to support this channel, this Instagram page. So thanks for that. This truck is pretty cool. It actually came from Texas. It already has a really cool story. It's the first truck that I bought sight unseen and had it shipped over here and everything. So thank you to Hot Rod Jim for sending me the link to this truck, and for Brian Ashley from C10 Club Tennessee for hooking me up with Down South Industries shipping company. They were awesome. Got it to me in just a couple days, so blew my mind there. So thank you guys for all that. That's what community is all about, and I'll talk a lot about community in this video because that's kind of the glue that holds this whole truck thing together, is the community. So as I'm sitting around waiting for this truck to arrive, I get this idea in my head of community built truck. And it's the idea that together companies and individuals will come together and build a truck. So one of my favorite things about building trucks is the community, right? Ever since I started this channel, just the community that it's created, the people that reach out, us sharing each other's trucks, asking questions. You know, I send links to people of the exact parts that they need. It's so encouraging to see when people like watch my videos and then go out and build trucks. Man, there's no greater feeling to see you build the truck of your dreams and me be able to be a small part of that. So when I got this idea for community built trucks, I'm like, how in the world am I going to make that possible? Like, how am I going to get people to be a part of building my truck? Because that's not what I wanted it to be. I didn't want to just go around asking companies for free parts, right? I can purchase the parts on my own, but I wanted somehow this truck to bring people together for one cause, and that's to help the other community around them, to help people that started out just like me a couple years ago, had no knowledge, no money, no tools. I still have like barely any tools, small garage, you know, and I don't know a lot about this stuff, but I'm able to build cool things because of the community, because of people like Hester and those that post on Instagram and YouTube that encourage me and show me how to build trucks. So I want us to come together to give back to the community. So as I got this idea, I just started writing down stuff. I started writing down kind of my vision for it, some companies that I would love to be a part of it, kind of what I wanted to say and the whole reason behind this. And I just typed that up and I just sent it out to a bunch of companies. And when I sent it out, I just kind of threw it out there, had no idea the kind of response that I'd receive in just a couple days. It was so awesome waking up the next day and a couple of these companies that I look up to, they make the best parts in the industry, responded with, we want to be a part of what you're trying to do. We want to be a part of building up the community and encouraging people and really giving them resources and the knowledge that they need to build the truck. So that together aligned with me and the companies that are involved in this community built truck, and it's going to be awesome, and we all benefit, right? The companies benefit by their parts getting their name out. I benefit because I get to put the parts on the truck. You guys get the benefit because the whole time I'm going to be recording myself, do reviews of the products, installing them step by step, do it yourself on the truck, and then you get to see how it's done. So that is what the community part of this is all about, is everybody benefits. This isn't just to benefit one person. We all get a little bit from this. But I wanted to say thank you to all the partners that so far have said that they want to be a part of this, because without the partnership, we don't have the parts, and without the parts, I have no content, and without the content, I can't help you guys build your trucks or your dreams. So anyway, that's kind of my thinking behind this. I like to share that. I'm getting excited about it, as you can tell, and I just want you to get excited about what this build is going to be all about. So one of the ways that you can support this community built truck is just share the video, subscribe to this channel, share it to your story on Instagram. Just share it with the world. It doesn't cost you a dime to share this, to encourage other people to be a part of it. So far I've got a couple great partners that are investing heavily in this community built truck project. The first one I want to mention is he partnered with us on the black dice build, as well as Walter from VeloWorks. VeloWorks has been absolutely amazing. On this truck, he plans to send the front and the rear do-it-yourself slam kit. It has the cup lowers, the upper bag brackets, the notch for the back, the 4-inch blocks, the shock relocator kit, and everything that I'm going to need to lay this truck out. Another company that I've used on all my other builds is Air Slam It with their Airlift 3-piece system. So I reached out to Travis from Air Slam It, and he said, dude, I love what you're doing. Just tell me what you need and I'll get it to you. Man, that's the kind of partnership that is amazing. These guys are going to send me a full kit. They're actually going to name it the Simple C10 Kit. It's going to have 2 of their brand new Air Max compressors. It's going to have a 5-gallon tank, all the fittings, the 4 bags, and the Airlift 3-piece system. So everything that I've put on the past couple trucks, Air Slam It is going to allow me to put on this truck. So I have some parts coming that I've never used before. GMSS Fab is sending me the inner fenders and all the sheet metal panels for the firewall. So when we pop the hood on this old patina truck, it's going to have brand new inner fenders, and the whole firewall is going to be brand new as well. So it's going to be looking fresh in there. Going to get that painted up. This is the first time that I've actually installed inner fenders. You guys have probably seen on some of my other videos, I just cut them out and just leave the wheel up there. So I'm excited to actually have the underside of this hood looking sick on an old patina truck. So thank you, GMSS Fab. Man, that is a huge investment into this build, and you're a pleasure to work with, dude, and I just appreciate you so much. Yesterday, I finalized a partnership with the Sweet Patina. So gonna get some patina sauce for this truck. He's gonna send me the full kit. I'm gonna get some of the black rust paint that they're offering now. That's a new product. So I'll be doing that on the frame of this truck. And then also I went ahead and said, hey, send me some of those roof racks. I'd love to see what roof racks would look like on this truck. That's why I had that poll yesterday. So gonna put some of those roof racks on there, get it all sweet patinaed up, and get some of that black rust reformer on the frame. I've also been in touch with Jason Venata from Venata Fabrications. He offers a ton of parts. We're trying to decide on what kind of part is going to work best for this truck, but thank you, Jason, for even considering being a part of this build, man. I watch your videos all the time. You're super knowledgeable, and I mean, you've been an encouragement yourself with your videos and the things that you share on Facebook and Instagram. So thank you, Jason. I've got about 10 other partners I've reached out to, and we've been in discussion about the different kind of parts, but right now that's who's on board. So thank you guys so much. That's going to make a huge impact on this truck, and I'm excited to start getting those parts in and get started on this truck ASAP. All right, so let's get to it. This is how I named this truck. Whenever I had a vision of this truck, a 63 blue slam to the ground patina, I started thinking about my friend Tyler. So a lot of you guys know I'm an outreach pastor at a local church here in Murfreesboro called The Experience. And I got a bunch of volunteers that go out and do community service events. And one of my volunteers, Tyler, he was involved with a ministry we have called Bar Ministry. Every Friday night we go out and give out free hot dogs to the people leaving the bars to like sober them up, to talk to them, to hang out. Anyway, Tyler was one of my best volunteers, one of my best friends, man. One of the guys, he was a little bit older than me, super wise, and just encouraged me all the time. And you know, he passed away a couple years ago, and I had to do his funeral and everything. But man, I was thinking about him, and I thought, Tyler was all about community. Everything he did with his life group and with community outreach and all the things, he was like the glue that held our little small group of friends together. Tyler was the type of person that was always trying to bring people together and to get along. He was a peacemaker. Man, just one of the guys that you would want to be around all the time. And when he passed away unexpectedly, like that was hard. I remember doing his funeral and everything, and that was tough. But as I was thinking about him and thinking about how much he loved community, it just all fit. Tyler's full name was Tyler Francis. And whenever I was thinking about this old blue short wheelbase, knee knocker, slam to the ground, patina, had this vision, I thought if I ever get a truck, I'm going to name it Francis. So that's why I named this truck Francis, is because just like Tyler that tried to bring people together for one cause, bring people together in community, that's what I want this truck to do. I want this truck to bring together all these different companies, whether they're competitors, whether they offer the same product, whatever the case is. I want companies and people to come together and support each other. So guys, let me introduce you to Francis. These wheels and tires are actually awesome, but I'm not gonna leave them on there. When I bag something, that's what I got these for. I got 2 sets of transport wheels. Got tires coming for those. I'm trying to decide, again, I'd like your feedback, trying to decide what color I should do the wheels. I'm gonna do the white wall like No Association has, but I'd like the wheel to be painted a different color and go with a different hubcap. Maybe one similar to that's on there right now. But there was a truck by Hot Rod Dirty that was called Mason Jar, and it was blue and it had brown wheels with the square body hubcaps on it. Man, I love that truck. I'm not gonna copy it exactly, but I'd like to have a different color wheel than either black or white. I've thought about a fawn, but that's been done a lot before too. And I'm trying to think, this interior panels and this stripe is kind of an off-white, so maybe an off-white transport wheel with a chrome center cap with the white wall painted onto the wheel might look really cool. Or I could go with a copper color that matches the color of this rust. This rust on the bumper, on the roof, on the sides, all has this kind of copper color to it, so that would be a really cool thing to do. But that's my next decision to make. So it's got a small block 350 in it, good wrench 350. It's already have the heater core taken out. I'm gonna put disc brakes on there, clean this engine up. I'm still on the fence about LS swapping it. I'm gonna decide that after I get all the air suspension done. I want to go ahead and get it bagged, sitting on the ground, all that done, and then I'll come in and decide engine, because I got to be able to pull it in and out of my garage, or the HOA gets unhappy with me. Comment what your thoughts are. Comment what you would do to the truck if it was yours. Tag some of your favorite companies to work with. In case you're new to the channel, this is No Association. This truck just got a 700 R4 in it, so now I can take it on the interstate. Got the AC charged up in it, so now it's cool to ride it around in. I just put a 10-inch under the seat subwoofer from Boss in the truck, so now I got a little thump. I also got this March air intake from Douglas Kerr, Dragon Breath on Instagram. I just put a secondary battery on this thing, put some new pulleys. Hey, there's a chance that I could be going to SEMA this year also, fingers crossed. So that'd be super cool to be able to take this truck up to SEMA. I know it doesn't even get close to some of the SEMA builds. This is a stock frame, you know, small block, all the things that don't really make it to the big shows, but maybe there for the Battle of the Builders. You never know. There's a chance. So keep a lookout for that. So yeah, I just want to end with another thank you so much for supporting the channel. Feel free to send me messages, questions, comments, anything that you want, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. So I hope to see you at SETN in a couple weeks, and have a great day. Share this with your friends. Community built trucks, Simple C10. Peace. Whose truck is this?
Oliver's truck.